The cryptocurrency had a major year in 2021. While the market saw all-time highs and steep drops, one clear trend emerged from all of the volatility. Public discussion on the topic reached unprecedented heights. A variety of factors drove this, including Bitcoin upgrades, NFT artwork, the China ban, and Elon Musk's SNL antics. The spotlight has been on until 2022, but not always for the best reasons. The market had been expected to grow at nearly 13% until 2030, which prompted regulators to give extra attention to an industry that has routinely been described as ungovernable. After the dramatic crash of January 2022, when a total of $1.4 trillion was wiped from the combined crypto markets, there were more eyes on crypto than ever before. Hello everyone, and welcome back to Crypto A1, where you subscribe for videos demystifying cryptocurrencies. Bitcoin and crypto never sleep, and neither do we. In today's video, we will be exploring the Wild West of cryptocurrency. Before we get going, be sure to like this video if you haven't already, as it really does help out the channel a lot. And subscribe with notifications on for more crypto-related videos like this one. Many big names are stepping forward to express their confidence in an often mysterious phenomenon that few understand but many embrace. We're all aware that Tesla's Elon Musk has been a pro-crypto for quite some time now, but a few notable people who have taken crypto in recent months include Aaron Rodgers of the Green Bay Packers, Miami Mayor Francis Suarez, and New York City Mayor-elect Eric Adams. All three of them say that, at least partially, they would like to be paid in cryptocurrency. Bitcoin is perhaps the most recognizable of the cryptocurrencies. Still, hundreds of other versions have been developed over the last decade, using different encryption algorithms and cryptographic techniques to prevent counterfeiting. Satoshi Nakamoto, a pseudonym for the inventor whose true identity remains unknown, created Bitcoin in 2009, the first of all cryptocurrencies. While the idea behind cryptocurrencies was to complete a decentralized form of money that can be used globally and isn't tied to a financial institution, they are often criticized for their volatility and use on the dark web. Nevertheless, cryptocurrency is also lauded for its portability, scalability, inflation resistance, and transparency. In these challenging economic times, Bitcoin and its lesser-known rivals are more popular than ever, while inflation in the United States is at an all-time high. Since cryptocurrency is not tied to the dollar or any other world currency, some view it as a refuge. According to billionaire hedge fund founder Paul Tudor, the inflation genie is out of the bottle. Tudor told Bloomberg last October that he's betting on cryptocurrency as a hedge against inflation, which he views as the biggest threat to financial markets. Billionaires and celebrities are not the only ones jumping on the Bitcoin bandwagon. Even the mainstream is catching up to cryptocurrency, although many believe the process to be complex and risky. In Oklahoma and across the country, a few banks see crypto as a potential business opportunity. These banks are introducing more convenient ways for their customers to invest via their online banking services. Alicia Wade, Chief Operating Officer of Valiance, said the Norman-based bank is setting up an online banking system that will allow customers to buy Bitcoin by the second quarter of 2022. There is a sense of growing demand, and we don't want to let it pass by when customers expect us to be relevant, Wade said. This is a way for us to gauge where the demand is, and I feel like this is a good time to get involved. Tulsa's Vast Bank has already launched its crypto banking service, claiming to be the first in the country to let consumers buy and sell crypto assets alongside traditional checking accounts. Customers of the bank can use an app to simplify cryptocurrency buying and selling within their traditional personal banking experience. Chief Executive Officer Brad Scribner at Vast Bank said that more and more customers have expressed an interest in buying cryptocurrencies through their bank accounts and expressed concern about other cryptocurrency platforms. Customers can insure cryptocurrency accounts with the bank. They won't be locked out if they forget their passwords or digital keys, pitfalls that have cost investors more than $140 billion since 2021. Kenny Adams, a businessman and entrepreneur from Norman, began researching cryptocurrencies last year and eventually became an investor in May. Since investing $10,000, he has amassed a portfolio worth more than $46,000. Still, he added that cryptocurrency is not for the faint of heart. Don't invest anything that you're not willing to lose, he said. Crypto is like the wild, wild west. Adams said that there's no customer service. An investor who accidentally sends money to an invalid address does not have anyone to call, so the money is lost. Despite its shortcomings, Adams believes that cryptocurrencies are the way to the future. This is the next big thing that economies will grow on, he said. Cryptocurrencies could streamline and simplify transactions no matter where you are. It's not there yet, but crypto is really starting to become mainstream, kind of like the internet, before it became the internet. Co-founder and CEO of Tulsa's Longbow Asset Management, Jake Dollarhide, has a cautious approach to cryptocurrency. We're in the Wild West with crypto, and we don't even know what we don't know, he said. There are legitimate cryptocurrencies that are being tarnished by illegitimate cryptos. He said the entire industry was similar to the soft drink industry 50 years ago. In the battle for market share, there was Coke, Pepsi, Dr. Pepper, and many other brands. Some brands made it, while others didn't. Today's crypto market includes Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, and a long list of other coins that may or may not survive. But in this case, investors could lose everything. While Dollarhide does not recommend cryptocurrency investing, he does not discourage it either. It's another investment class, but people need to understand the risks, he said. I'm neutral on it, but I want their money safe. What's exciting is people can make money, and they have made money. But cryptocurrencies don't have any rules or assurances. If something happens, there is no recourse. So in Dollarhide's opinion, a safer investment would be exchange-traded funds tracking cryptocurrency futures. Cryptocurrencies do not appeal to Zach Reynolds. The chief investment officer of Oklahoma City's Full Sail Capital has been monitoring them for years and regularly discussing them with clients. Occasionally, people want to invest in something we would not recommend, Reynolds said. We put crypto in that bucket because there isn't anything backing them. I wouldn't even call it investing. Value is determined by how much other people are willing to pay for it. A crypto investor purchases crypto, hoping that others will do the same, increasing demand and increasing the price. As Reynolds puts it, cryptos are a speculative investment, like a bubble, and not even a currency. On the other hand, the dollar is a currency backed by the US government and safeguarded by regulatory measures that help ensure long-term stability and value. With the Securities and Exchange Commission permitting Bitcoin futures exchange-traded funds to begin trading in October 2021, cryptocurrency may have taken a small step toward mainstream investing. Although they offer stronger investor protections, Reynolds said coin ownerships give investors a more direct one-to-one value transfer. He advises people to limit investments in ETFs or cryptocurrencies themselves to no more than 2% or 3% of their portfolios. If that grows to 5%, take some profits. Crypto is still the Wild West, so be cautious. At the Bitcoin 2022 conference in Miami Beach, Florida, speakers expressed optimism that more policymakers and regulators would take a closer look at the technology and support innovation in the field. The industry hopes that consumers paying for products and services with crypto will lead to a broader acceptance of digital currencies. Checkout.com, a cloud-based payments platform, presented a report at the conference citing regulatory uncertainty as one reason merchants aren't accepting crypto for payments. Based on a survey of 3,000 businesses in 10 countries focused chiefly on online marketplaces, financial software, and e-commerce, this report found that regulatory uncertainty would persist as national laws governing crypto have been relatively slow and uneven. Chief Executive of investment firm Galaxy Digital, Mike Novogratz, said Washington's attitude toward restricting cryptocurrencies has changed. The president's executive order really had a change in tone recently. It was a change in tone from being negative to being balanced, Mr. Novogratz said. President Biden directed federal agencies to report on digital currencies and formulate new regulations as part of an executive order signed last month. Contrary to many previous government pronouncements on the topic, the order outlined the risks cryptocurrencies pose to the economy, national security, and climate, while also highlighting the economic benefits they could bring. On the day of the executive order's announcement, Bitcoin's price soared, signaling that the industry generally welcomed the government's change in tone. Mr. Novogratz, a former manager for Fortress Investment Group, an early Bitcoin investor, doesn't think new crypto legislation will be passed this year. The way politics are set up, we're going to be in gridlock. But I think the chance of them really damaging things have gone way down, he said. A shift in tone occurred in Washington after the crypto community mobilized over the infrastructure bill last year, which sought to bolster tax enforcement on crypto transactions. The crypto industry could not change the legislation, but the united effort illustrated the growing influence of the young industry in Washington and finance. Mr. Novogratz said at the time, he contacted every senator he knew. He noted that many phone calls made by cryptocurrency advocates against the provision were a wake-up call. They realized this is a powerful voting bloc, and it's often a single-issue voting bloc. Don't screw with my Bitcoin. Don't screw with my Bitcode. Several panelists also emphasized the importance of regulators providing standards for custodians of cryptocurrencies. As of yet, there is no regulatory framework in place for issues such as data entry and the separation of fees, according to Henson Orser, president of Comino Holdings Ltd. Michael Shawlov, CEO of Fireblocks Inc., a startup that builds digital currency security and transfer tools, shared that best practices were being followed despite a lack of standardized regulations. I think that, unfortunately, most of the regulators, they're somewhat behind getting to the point where they will actually create a standardization around this, Mr. Shalov said. So that's it for today. If you're still here, I bet you enjoyed the video. Give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. We'll regularly post finance videos to help you grow abundantly, so stay tuned. We'll see you in the next one.